Okay. Now let us discuss the questions in the sample paper. In sample paper, we have few questions from matrices and determinants. Okay. Are you having the printed copy of sample paper with you? Take it. Okay. Matrices and determinants. Matrices and determinants. Let's go through this. Okay. You can take it as a test paper. Okay. Make it fast and we can check the answers. Make it fast. Okay. You have few questions given here. One minute only. Make it fast. Solve the questions given from matrices. Okay. Only those questions which you have discussed. Fifth one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Solve it. Okay. I'm going to conduct it as a test paper itself. Okay. Make it fast. Aishwarya, read the question. Solve these questions. 5, 6, 7, 8. From the sample paper. 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, solve these questions from your sample paper. Aparna, you have the question paper with you? Karthik? Tomlin, Anila? Five, 6, 7, 8. Then 26, 27. Next is 26, 27. Then the case study questions. Case study question. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now 5, 6, 7, 8, is it over? Karthik? Tomlin?
Yes, ma'am.
Then 26 and 27. Next is 26, 27. Aparna, is it over? 26, 27?
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
First 4 questions, is it over?
Yes, ma'am.
Now is it over? 26, 27? Okay, now do the next one. Next set, case study questions. Okay, case study question. So read the paragraph. Read the paragraph and do 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. See, by 3, 8, you should stop writing and I will be checking the answer. Make it fast. Is it over? Aditya, which one you are doing now, Aditya? Aditya? Aditya Satyan, which one you are doing now?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one you are doing?
Ma'am, 26th one.
26th one. Make it fast. That is why for the exam also, okay, you are not getting enough time. By 3:10, you should stop. Aparna, which one you are doing now? Aishwarya? Yes, Aparna, tell me, which one you are doing?
Ma'am, I also 26th went wrong, ma'am.
What do you have to do for the exam? What do you have to do? If your 10 questions are given, first of all, do the questions which are known to you first, and then do the remaining questions. Okay, it is not compulsory that you have to go it in an order. Sometimes at the back, you will be getting direct easy questions. Okay, so check it. If it is not, if you are struggling, move on to the next question. Attempt the questions, all the questions, that practice. Okay, develop that practice, make it fast. Okay, next, Aishwarya, which one you are doing, Aishwarya?
Case study questions.
Which one? 46, 47?
And I left one question in between, 47. Then
Okay.
I'm trying to get the answers.
Okay, what about Karthik? Karthik,
Yes, ma'am.
which one you are solving?
Ma'am, I'm doing the 8th one.
8th one.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, I did not start studying this chapter.
Which chapter? Yesterday and all we revised it. Is it no? Based on that only we are doing. Similar
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
What about Tomlin? Which one you are doing now, Tomlin?
926.
26. Okay, so now listen, children. If I give questions like this, okay, so next class onwards, I think I'll be giving 10 questions, 10 minutes. Like that, you have to practice. Then only you'll be able to attempt all the questions. If you take one, say one is doing the 8th question, beginning itself means one thing, listen, I'll give with 5 minutes. Okay. Now get ready. Okay. Now leave it. We can discuss the answer now. Check your answers. Look at the answer. First one, take the questions. First question is 8th question. Is that no? What about the 8th question? No, 8th one, 5th one. A is a square matrix of order 3 and determinant A is -2. Then what is determinant of Aj? What you have learned yesterday? What is determinant of Aj? A is a 3 by 3 matrix and determinant A is -2. Then what is determinant of Aj? Aparna? Determinant of Aj is same as?
Determinant of A raised to n minus 1.
Yes. So it will be determinant A raised to 2, isn't it? Square. So what will be the answer? Will it be 4? Yes. Next one, 6th one. No need of doing the calculations and all. What you have learned? An element multiplied by its corresponding cofactor will be delta. If you take along the row, along the first row, or if it is along the column, okay, if it is like this, A11, capital A11, plus A12, capital A12, an element multiplied by its corresponding cofactor will be always equivalent to delta, value of the determinant. Otherwise, it will be equal to 0. So what is the answer for the 6th one? Look at here, A12. With A12, we multiply C13. It is not the corresponding coefficient, isn't it? It is not the corresponding cofactor. So what will be the value? Will it be 0? Next one, Seventh one, determinant of AB is 12. Determinant A is minus 4. Then what is determinant A? What is the answer?
-3.
Minus 3. Next one, in solving a system of linear equations. In solving a system of linear equations in 3 variables, we get delta is 0 and at least one of this delta x, delta y, delta z is non-zero. Then the system of linear equation has what we discussed yesterday. It has yes. What is the answer we discussed yesterday?
Solution.
Okay, so we go through the answers. Note down. First one, fifth one, answer is 4, isn't it? Again, the elements get changed, so it is 0. Next one is -3. At least one of the values is not equal to 0 means what we learned? No solution. There is no solution. Okay, it has no solution. If delta is 0 and at least one of the delta x, delta y, delta z is not equal to 0 means the given equation has no solution. In other words, we can say it is inconsistent. No solution. Then what about the next question? That is question number 26. Isn't it? Question number 26. What is given up in that question? 26th question. Go through the question, 26th one. Look at the question. It is given, it is a symmetric matrix. Sorry, not symmetric, skew symmetric. For a skew symmetric matrix, we know that determinant value, okay, we know diagonal entries are 0. Determinant value is also 0. Yeah, it is skew symmetric. So diagonal entries will be 0. So A will be 0 and D is 0. Is that no? And Aij is equal to minus Aji. Aij is equal to minus Aji. Therefore, 2A will become 0. This 3D will become 0. What will be B plus C? Here it is B, here it is C. A21 will be same as negative of A12. So these two will be in opposite sign. So when you add this, what will be the answer? It will be 0. Now look at the next one, 27th one. In 27th one, what is the question given here? The matrix is given, 2 by 2 matrix is given. And we are asked to check in which technology matrix Hawkins-Simmons conditions are satisfied. What is the condition we discussed yesterday for Hawkins-Simmons conditions? What is the condition? I minus A is, determinant of I minus A is
Greater than 0.
greater than 0. Okay. So based on that, what is your answer? Okay. You can check this one. Okay. This is the condition needed, children. Look at here. 1 minus A11, 1 minus A22 is greater than 0. And determinant of I minus A is greater than 0. These two conditions must be satisfying. Diagonal entries. 1 minus A11, 1 minus A22 must be greater than 0. And I minus A is also greater than 0. And it is true for only 0.3, 0.2, 0.1 and 0.5. Okay, that means these two entries, okay, entries along the principal diagonal must be less than 1. Okay. Next is the case study question. Case study question. Case study question, I think you didn't read at all. How many of you are able to read that paragraph given there? I think, look at here. Listen to the question here. Okay. Listen, children. Listen to this question. The economy of a state is composed of various sectors. To understand the basic concept, we consider two sectors, coal mining and utilities. The coal mining produces coal and utilities produces electricity. Assume these products are measured by the rupee value. By 1 unit of product, we mean 1 rupee worth. So to produce rupees 1 worth of coal, the coal mining sector uses 0.50 of coal and 0.10 of electricity. Okay, this is for the first case, isn't it? It produces rupees 1 worth of coal. To produce rupees 1 worth of coal, the coal mining sector uses rupees 0.50 of coal and rupees 0.10 of electricity. Again, to produce rupees 1 worth of electricity, the utility sectors uses 0.25 of coal and 0.25 of electricity. So there are 2 sectors. First sector is coal mining. The next one is utility sector. Okay. So these are the cost given here. We are given with the cost. The first one uses 0.50 of coal and the next one is 0.10 of electricity. Again, the second one, the utility sector uses 0.25 of coal and 0.25 of electricity. Now look at the next case given here. Based on the above information, what is the technology coefficient matrix A? Can you give the technology coefficient A? Yes. What will be the technology coefficient here? Okay, technology coefficient means what you have to do? Yes, children? What do you have to do for technology coefficient? Yes, Aditya. You have to frame the matrix. Okay, so read the question again. What are the entries given here? You have to arrange it in the matrix form. Okay. So how will you do this? Look at, okay, what is the answer? Karthik, can you give the answer? Okay, so look at here. 2 industries are there. Okay, we are considering 2 sectors, coal mining, utilities. So coal mining is there and the next one is utilities are there. We want to arrange it in the matrix form and 2 items are there. One is coal and the other one is electricity. So if you write it in matrix form, you have to frame the technology matrix. How will you frame the technology matrix here? Okay, which are the 2 items here? We use here coal and electricity, isn't it? We use coal and electricity. Here it is the sector 1, sector 2, sector 1 and sector 2. What about sector 1? Sector 1 uses 0.50 coal and 0.10 of electricity. And what about sector B? Sector B uses 0.25. And here also 0.25. Is it correct? Tomlin, how will you arrange it? Is it correct, Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
How to arrange it? We'll be arranging a 2 by 2 matrix, isn't it? There are 2 items. Okay, we have 2 items here, coal and electricity, and the 2 sectors, sector 1 and sector 2. Based on the data, first you arrange the matrix. So this matrix only we call it as technology matrix. So what will be the option here? Based on this, what is the option? Aditya, Satyan?
Option B.
Option B, yes. So this is our answer. Now find out the next part. What is I minus A the whole inverse? I minus A the whole inverse. find out what is I minus A. I is the identity matrix. Find out what is I minus A, the whole inverse. I means identity matrix, isn't it? 1001 minus A. 0.50, 0.25, 0.10, 0.25. Subtract it and find out this I minus A. So this I minus A, Aditya. Aishwarya, Aishwarya, give me what is I minus A.
Ma'am, is it 1 by I into minus A the whole inverse?
Okay, first you calculate. Okay, that is the formula you have to use. So for that, first, what you have to find? You have to find I minus A. What is I minus A?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
0.50
Hmm.
minus 0.25
Yes. Hmm.
minus 0.10
Hmm.
plus 0.75.
Yes, this is I minus A. Now you apply the formula. Okay. Earlier you said the one formula. Okay. Finding inverse. What is the formula to find inverse? A inverse is 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. So find out what is determinant A. So here determinant of I minus A. Calculate what is determinant of I minus A. Okay, if you find this with decimals, if it is difficult, what you can do? We can convert that in fractions. Is or no? Minus 25 by 100, minus 10 by 100, 75 by 100. Okay, if you convert like this, the calculation will become more easy. Is or no? Then, and find out what is I minus A. Able to do this, Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
What about Karthik? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Find out I minus A. Okay. Determinant of I minus A. Find the determinant value. Okay. You can convert this in fraction. That is easy. Don't, okay. What will be the answer, Karthik? Completed?
Ma'am, is it 10 by 100?
10 by 100. Okay, let us check the answer. 50 by 100 means we can write this as 1 by 2, isn't it? And 25 by 100 means we can write this as negative 1 by 4. Next is 1 by 10. Okay, next one will be 3 by 4. Is it correct up to this? Is it correct? Then if you take the determinant value, what you will get? 3 by 8 minus 1 by 40. Three by 8 minus 1 by 40. Is or no, Aditya?
Yes, ma'am.
So then what is the determinant value? Yes, Tomlin, what is determinant I minus A?
And 7 by 10.
7 by 20. Yes. It will be 7 by 20. So once you find, okay, I rub this one. So once you find I minus A, determinant of I minus A is 7 by 20. Then find out adj. And find out adj. How to find adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix? Adj of I minus A, isn't it? You interchange the elements along the diagonal and change the sign. Then find out A inverse. A inverse means here I minus A the whole inverse. This 1 by 7 by 20 into adjoint of A. So it will become 20 by 7 into. Yes, completed? Yes, children, completed? So look at here. Those are not completed. Check this one. Is it clear? Check it. Okay, I minus A is, I minus A is, are you getting like this, Karthik?
Yes,
Sir?
ma'am.
Yes. Then we find out I minus A, the inverse. It is 20 by 7 into 0.75, 0.1, 0.25, and 0.5. So we get the answer is 1 by 7 into. Okay, we can simplify this. Okay, we are multiplying. We take 20 inside and multiply it. So we get 1 by 7 into 15, 5, 2, and 10. Now look at the next part. What is the next condition? Look at the next condition, Aditya. What is the answer for the next one? 48 one. The system is viable because when you say system is viable, which condition should be satisfied? Aparna, when you say system is viable, it is consistent if
Ma'am, this is the first option.
first option. No, you first name the condition. What is the condition we have discussed? What is the name of this condition? Earlier we discussed similar question.
Ma'am,
What is it?
determinant of I minus A is greater than 0.
Yes, determinant of I minus A is greater than 0. So these two options is not possible. Then A and B only possible. Okay, so among this A and B, which one is the answer? Is it A or B? Determinant I minus A is greater than 0. Okay, along with what we discussed. It's a 2 by 2 matrix, isn't it? A11, A12, A21. And what you have learned? Elements.
Diagonal elements must be positive.
Diagonal elements must be positive. I minus A must be positive. That means, which is your option?
Option B.
Option B. Yes, option B is correct. Okay, option B is correct. I minus A is greater than 0, and the diagonal elements I minus A is also greater than 0. And what is the other name for this condition? What is the another name? Karthik?
Hawkins-Simon condition.
Yes, Hawkins-Simon condition. Okay, that condition is called Hawkins-Simon condition. Okay. Now, next one, 49th one. Go through the next set. 49th one. Demand is given. Okay, demand is given. Okay, the demand worth, if there is external demand worth rupees 7,000 of coal and 1,500, sorry, not 1,500, 14,000 of electricity, then the production of 2 sectors to meet the demand is. That means we want to find, we have to solve it, isn't it? The solution X is given by, in Hawkins-Simon's conditions, it is given by I minus A the whole inverse into D. It is given by, X is given by I minus A the whole inverse into D. D is the demand matrix. I minus A already we have calculated, isn't it? What's the value we got there? I minus A. In 47th question, we solved it. What is I minus A? The inverse. Tomlin? What is the answer we got there in 47th one?
And 7 by 20.
This 1 by 7, 15, 5, 2, 10 into D. What is the option? D here, demand is given as 7,000, 14,000 is equal to this unknown XY demand D1 and D2. So now open the brackets, multiply, simplify and find out what is X, what is Y. Using matrix multiplication. 15 into 7,000 plus 5 into 14. Okay, using matrix multiplication, open that one, Aicharya. Do the multiplication and give the answer. Fifteen into 7 plus 5 into 14. Isn't it? What is 15 into 7? 15 into 7,000 plus 5 into 14,000. Aparna, what is the first entry?
Ma'am, is it 35,000?
Yes, 35. 15 into 7. How will you get 35,000 here? Check your answer again. Okay, do the multiplication. Here 1 by 7 of, if you do the matrix multiplication, 15 into 7,000 plus 5 into 14,000. Again, for the next row, if you do this, is yes, children. Yes, children, is it clear? Okay. 1 by 7, I minus A into D. So 15 into 7 plus 5 into 14. What is the answer? Aparna? Yes, Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
When you do this calculation, what you will get? It is 1 by 7 of 15 into 7,000 plus 5 into 14. What is 15 into 7?
105.
105. So 10500, isn't it? Plus 5 into 14.
70.
70. So when we add this, we'll get 175000, isn't it? So it will be 175000. Again, for the next one, 2 into 7. 2 into 7 means 14,000 plus 10 into 14 will be 140, isn't it? So when you add this, 154000. So it is 154000. Now divide by 7. Divide by 7 and check the answer. What will be the answer? What is the answer, Anila? 1 by 7 is outside, isn't it? When you multiply this, what is the final answer, Anila Mohan? Yes? If you cancel this with 7, we will get 25000, isn't it? Same way, 7 2s are 14, 22,000. So here, it is 25,000 and 22,000 of electricity. And what is the next one asked here? How much worth of coal and electricity is used internally? How much worth of coal and electricity is used internally? Okay, up to this, is it clear, children? Up to this part, is it okay? So how much is used? How will you do this? So for that, what do you have to do? Internal consumption is total production minus external demand. What we do here, how much we use is equal to production minus the demand function. Production minus the external demand. So total production now we got 25,000 and 22,000. From there, you subtract the demand. Okay, note down this. Internal consumption is to production minus demand. Production minus demand will give the internal consumption. It is 18,000 and 8,000. 18,000 and 8,000. Okay, see, for the exam, you will get case study questions in this form. Okay, this case study question is from your question paper. Go through it, do it once again. Don't take this much time for solving a case study question. You will get calculations and all. But we have to do it fast, little bit fast. Okay. Is it okay? So do this question. Do this question again and come. Okay. Tomorrow again we can do one more case study question in. Okay. From the same matrices and determinants, and we'll be starting with the applications of derivatives. We have to start with the application of derivatives. So learn the derivatives, formulas, and come. Okay, with this we wind up, children. Thank you.